Hello, everyone, and welcome back to StoneBlock 2.
Hello, everybody.
What's up?
And welcome back. Oh,
StoneBlock 2.
StoneBlock 2. Oh, we are back. Have you seen that, the BitConnect guy?
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
I'm going to say, you sounded, I mean,
what's up? StoneBlock 2. Giant chance cube. Oh, it disappeared.
Oh, whoa. You're going with a giant chance cube. Just try to put it down again.
Okay, that's better.
That sound never gets old. Like, jeez. Oh my goodness. All right, Nick, I know you can't see this sheep, but there is a poor little old gem sat here right next to this giant chance cube
He's about to get
rip
wrecked.
open, Nick. And so just bear his life in mind when you decide which, whether or not to open this and to potentially, he's the only one left, Nick. There are no other sheep in this area. He's the only one left.
Yeah. Well, with that in mind, get ready to escape. It's just behind you. I'm doing it. Ah! That looks bad. That looks...
It says BWAM. Oh, no. I mean...
I missed.
I don't...
Oh, well, I'm putting another one down.
I don't see anything. Ooh, inverting 63,800 blocks may take a minute. So, I don't know... You hear it coming?
I can hear it coming. Ooh!
I don't know if we're going to get trapped in here. Like, permanently?
There's bedrock down here, Isaac.
Okay.
Down the original escape route.
Like, what the heck? The wall's still here.
Well, this is nice. We've got loads of free dirt.
This is, oh, it's still coming. I think it's building something.
Oh, God, yeah, it is. I think it's building a house.
Oh, wow, yeah. But it's like...
But it's not, we're not outside.
Is it building a village? Yeah, I don't...
Does that mean it's going to put down villagers who are instantly going to suffocate to death?
I'm going to... Exactly, I don't think it can. Like, unfortunately, there's nothing... There's no... Like, the space inside of the house is still just empty.
Right. Well, that was nice.
Yeah, that was something, Nick. You've given this sheep... I mean, I don't know if you can see through the fence there. Can you see that mutton chop of what used to be Jeb? I mean, that's very poor form, Nick. Honestly.
Right, here you go. Where are you? Wow. Look at this.
Wow.
Isaac, see this?
Oh my goodness.
I'm not hungry. I was going to eat it raw.
Oh, I thought... Gosh dang it, Nick. You're a monster. There is still a sheep in that hole, though, honestly. The one that we jumped down to get back. Do you see it?
Right. Oh, well, that was nice.
That was something, Nick. I don't know if that was nice. We destroyed that sheep home. We destroyed that sheep's home, and now he has nowhere to go, Nick. Now he's dead, and you're holding his rotting flesh in your hand. I mean, if you class that as nice, Nick.
You mean his delicious mutton?
Oh, yeah, his delicious mutton. Have you ever tried sheep, Nick? Are you a sheep eater?
Yeah, I hate it. Well, no, I don't hate it. I don't like it, Isaac.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
Wouldn't order it if it was on a menu. If McDonald's started doing a mutton burger, you wouldn't be like, sign me up.
It's got quite a strong taste to it, which I'm not a fan of. And
I've never tried it, actually.
Really?
Never tried it.
Wow.
Yeah, never tried it, Nick. Unlike you, I'm not a monster who goes around killing sheep for the sole purpose of devouring them.
Yeah, I'm the worst kind. The sheep meat comes and I don't even eat it.
You just throw it in the trash, Nick. Wow, like you did with that guy. So he had a family, Nick. He had kids and a life, and he was planning on going to university. Oh,
I can't wait
Nick,
to eat him.
I can't even look at you right now. Oh my goodness. So Nick, in the last episode, we were working on cows, right? We did a bit of cow work over here. We set up a couple of garden cloches, and it turns out, Nick, for one, I can't see half of these cows right now. They're just floating name tags above nothingness. I think it's a bit of a visual glitch there. But turns out, Nick, that we were wrong about cows not being able to breed between walls because, as I'm sure you'll be able to see in this cow pen here, there is one obsidian cow, which is the byproduct of a lava cow breeding illegally with a lava cow. So they bred through the wall, Nick. That's how, That's how much they liked each other.
That's pretty
honestly,
raucous,
which, I mean,
Isaac, if I do say so myself.
It's insane, Nick. It's insane. And then in here, we should have a clay cow, which is the byproduct of a water cow breeding with a seared brick cow.
Mm.
And so, yeah, like, I guess we can't just use one animal feeder to feed all of our cows. We could potentially look at making the walls thicker. That might work, but I think what will probably work better is just putting down one animal feeder for each pen.
Right.
These things not being too expensive. And so we will do that at some point. But Nick, cows are not what we're going to work on in today's episode because we need to take one step back, Nick, and work on actually processing the drops that we get from our sifting setup, Nick, because right now everything is being dumped into the storage drawers and nothing is being done with any of it.
Right. It is not the best, Isaac. We have bare chunks and pieces.
We've got a lot of chunks, Nick. We've got a lot of chunks. I'm going to organize my terminal by number of items. We've got 15,000 iron ore pieces, Nick. And I would much rather, those just be iron ingots.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but like I'm all about that. And so I think, Nick, we should start working on processing those. Now, we could use like just a pulverizer and a redstone furnace, Nick. But as you said in a previous episode, when life gives you lemonade, make more lemonade.
Exactly.
I think that we should use that inspiration, and we should, instead of doubling our ores, Nick, we should take it one step further, push humanity to the brink. And I think, Nick, that we should try tripling our ores.
Ooh, okay. All right.
That's what you were supposed to gasp. Yeah, that's right, Nick. That's right. Tripling our ores. 3 times the number of ores. Nick, just you wait to see the look on Jeff and Maureen's face when they see the amount of iron that we have, Nick.
This is the look on her face that she'll have when she sees it. She'll be well happy, Isaac.
Oh, she'll be so excited, Nick. I can't wait.
She'll be well happy.
In other news, Nick, I did a bit more building between episodes on name pending. We do need to come up with a better name for this this floor. I say that knowing full well that for the remainder of this series, it will just be called name pending.
Of course it will.
But Nick, I've put down this giant area over here. This is just a taster. It's just a segment of what is to come. I do want it to kind of expand out and have a full 4 quadrants around this floor. It's going to be pretty massive. But what do you think? Are you a fan? It's very blue.
It is, yeah, it's really blue. Like, it is so blue. I was saying earlier, before we started recording, that this looks like something out of, like, a Sonic map from the 1990s. But I like it, because it reminds me of Sonic from the 1990s, and that was my absolute jam when I was about 4 years old, Isaac. So,
nice. Also, Nick, fun fact, you do run faster on the concrete. Like, just a default buff to the concrete is that you move quicker.
Yeah.
So there you go. Look, a little bit more movement speed, Nick. So yeah, my plan eventually is to have like this same setup, but just multiplied 3 more times. So we got 4 of them in total. Not quite sure I'm going to go with the same color scheme or have like 4 different colors. Go for like a blue, green, red, yellow kind of thing. I'm not quite sure, but we'll figure it out, Nick, at some point. And really, it's just more floor space because Nick, I am, as you may have guessed by this point, fed up to the back freaking teeth of stuff like this, of you just slapping down random machines in random places and just leaving them there. I hate it, Nick. I fully 100% do not like it at all. So yeah, that's where I stand right now, Nick. And so I think we should start, Nick, by doing a little bit of mechanism.
Because which we haven't dabbled with for a while, Isaac. A little bit of a dabble.
In such a long time, Nick. Also, you've done some work between episodes, Nick. What have you done?
I have expanded our storage system. I put down the ME drive and put discs in it. Because
how many drives did you put in there?
Quite a lot. So we were given, I think it was 8 64K components, and
right, and you can just make those straight into.
I just made those straight
64K
into drives, man. 64K drives.
Wow,
it was well.
Wow.
Good. So we now have, Isaac, bear storage.
Bear storage? Storage made for bears?
Yeah.
That's incredible, Nick. How do the bears like it?
They love it, Isaac. They love it. Because it's named after them. I'm going to put down another disc, Isaac. We actually have one more component.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Disc Man.
Yeah. You know what they call me? They call me the Walkman Disc Man, Isaac.
The Walkman Disc Man. Did you ever have a Disc Man, Nick?
I think so. Yeah. When I was a little kid, I had a Discman, and it was really fun because I used to open it, but then push the little switch that made it think it was closed, so that the CD would just start spinning around, Isaac, in the air. It was great.
Oh wow, Nick! The things that make young people excited is crazy, right? You got all these gadgets, you know, and all these gizmos these days, Nick, like your iPads and your AirPods and whatever. You don't need any of that, Nick. You know, you don't need any of that to have a good time. All you need is just something that moves.
Exactly.
Just a little disc.
I loved it. And what I do is I'd listen to the songs, and then I'd, you know, put my finger on the CD to slow it down a bit, and it'd go. And it was, you know, it was great.
Oh wow, you were a DJ from a young age.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's incredible.
It was great.
I actually had, Nick, I never had a Discman. I never had like a portable CD player, Nick. What I did have was a portable cassette player. So I could play like cassettes
right,
on the go.
Baby boomer. Jesus Christ, this guy.
I know, I was apparently born in the year 1902. But yeah, I had one of those, Nick. I remember one of the saddest moments, Nick, of my life is when I accidentally, because for whatever reason, this cassette tape player had like a write mode, so you could write to it.
Right.
And like I wrote over one of my tapes, and I was just like, by accident. And I was so unhappy, Nick. So unhappy. So sad. Cried for weeks.
Yeah, that's not good, man.
It's not, man. It's not. Sad times.
What tape was it? Do you remember that you wrote over?
I have no idea. I've not a clue. Nick. I was maybe 4 years old at the time. Ooh.
So I just opened a thing, a loot crate, and I've been given this thing, Isaac, called a Spectre coil.
Oh, yeah. So I got one of those in a previous episode, Nick. They just produce power.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It looks like it just produces... But I'm going to hook this up to the line.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, just slap it down, Nick. I don't know if you could put it straight onto the bloodline, but you could just put it straight onto a machine if you wanted to, just make sure that a certain machine always had power. We should have another one in there, Nick, because I got one in the last episode as well.
Isaac, actually, from the systems. So that's nice.
It's real nice.
That's real nice.
It's real nice.
Real nice. That's really cool. So you can't put it on the bloodline, is that where you...
I'm not sure, Nick. Go give it a try. You might be able to, but I have a feeling you probably won't. I think you could put it on like an energy cell if we had one. It's quite possible that maybe you could put it on the wireless RF battery down there. Potentially, that might work.
Yeah, I can't put it down on the cable. It does go on the battery.
Nice. I mean, that should be fine. Like, all of our machines are currently receiving power through that wireless battery anyway. And so, I think for the most part, that should be A-OK, Nick, for transporting power
down on the
throughout the
battery,
base.
Isaac.
Oh,
so we have 256 a tick.
Don't be getting cocky, Nick. Wow. Holy heck. Do we have 3 Spectre coils?
No, but they generate 128 each.
Nice. I like it, Nick. I like it. So I've put down a metallurgic infuser, Nick, which I'm currently using to make some of these enriched alloys. And so if we want to start tripling our ores, Nick, Mekanism actually adds the ability for us to go all the way up to quintupling our ores, Nick. We can get 5 ingots for every 1 iron ore chunk, Nick. And it also adds everything in between. You know, we can double, we can triple, we can quadruple, and we can quintuple. But if we want to just triple, Nick, what we need to do is we need to take our iron ore chunk, slap it into a purification chamber, then have it go from said purification chamber, round and along into a crusher, from the crusher, round and along into an enrichment chamber, and then from that enrichment chamber over and across into any kind of smelting facility. I reckon for the time being, probably putting it into this ultimate furnace would be the best way to do it.
We have a spare ultimate furnace, Isaac. I got one last session.
Ooh, nice. I'm a fan, Nick. I like it. Cool. So right now I'm just making speed upgrades because by default this metallurgic infuser is painfully slow. But right now I've managed to make a total of 4 speed upgrades. I don't know if we're going to be able to run it power-wise at 4 speed upgrades, but I really hope that we are. Are you just opening up loot chests whilst I'm working on this freaking mechanism?
Some of our best stuff has come from this. All right.
I just hear ching, ching, ching.
I got loads more. I got more
Nick.
seared stone cows, Isaac, which seems to be quite a theme with those loot crates. Is that against the law? Loot crates?
To call them loot crates? They are called loot crates. It says uncommon loot crate.
Oh, yeah. It's not against the law.
It's 2 words, Nick. It's loot space crate, so it's not a trademark infringement, right?
Right. Yeah.
Don't you worry about it. You know they can't sue us, Nick. The official loot crate company.
I've
So I guess I also want to get some energy upgrades. So Mekanism is pretty cool in that you can also make these, you can make speed upgrades to make the machine faster, but you can also make the energy upgrades, which just reduce the amount of energy that the machine requires in order to run, which is exactly what I'm going to do, Nick, because right now, this thing needs 200 redstone flux per tick to work, and we do not have that.
Well, Isaac, we kind of do if I go and get those Spectre coils.
Sure, yeah, go for it. Go for it. I'm going to make these energy upgrades anyway, just so we can increase the speed even more and also reduce the energy cost. But yeah, the Spectre coils would be a good addition, Nick, to our setup here. So you're just opening up loot crates, Nick? You know what? I'm going to open up a few as well here.
I've opened up all the nice ones, Isaac.
Oh, right. I'm opening the uncommon one here, Nick.
Okay.
Is there a fast way to do this?
You can just spam it. I also claimed the quest rewards, and there was some alright stuff. One of which was a exchanging gadget, Isaac.
Ooh, an exchanger.
Yeah, well, it's not called an exchanger. It's called an exchanging gadget from the mod Building Gadgets. And it says block air mode wall range 1. So it replaces air with wall? It replaces wall with air?
Wall or wall?
Wall, as in like the surrounding walls. Look at this. Have a look.
1 second, I'm just dumping an excessive amount of trash into this system here. There we go. Okay, let me look at this thing. Throw it at me. Also, 1 second. Did I get? Okay. An exchanging gadget from Building Gadgets. Block air mode wall range 1. I think this is a module that goes into a machine of some description.
Oh, I see.
I don't think this just like. I don't know though. It's got a visualize. Like when you hover over it, it comes up with like a red box over the area that you're hovering. So
maybe if you have stone walls, it replaces stuff with walls. Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows, Nick? Who knows? Okay, so I've put in. Let's have a look here. If I throw, did you get the Spectre coil?
Yeah. Where do you want them? Just on the Metallurgic Confuser.
Yeah, just stick one on the Metallurgic Confuser for now. I think that should be more than enough, considering it's still going to receive power from that wireless RF nodule. Right now it's got 4 energy and 4 speed upgrades in, I think, which is nice.
Sure.
And so let's have a look here. If I put in a little bit of redstone and a little bit of iron, hopefully this thing is now pretty quick.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's real nice.
It's not ultra fast, but it's faster. Yeah. Now, okay, so the cool thing about Mekanism is that it adds factories for everything. Right, so for example, I think there's a crushing factory, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so if you type in like crushing into JEI, you'll see that there are 3 crushing factories. There's a basic crushing factory, an advanced crushing factory, and an elite crushing factory.
Right.
And as well as the basic crusher. And so, like, if you look at the recipe for the basic crushing factory, it just requires the crusher with some redstone, some iron, and 2 control circuits.
Right.
And that will increase its capabilities. So by default, it can crush 1 item at a time. But if you make the basic crushing factory, it can crush 3 items at a time, right? So we can just crush our iron 3 times as fast. And then moving on up to the advanced crushing factory, it can crush even more. And then the elite one can crush even more, although it is, quite expensive, requires quite a few diamond stick. But long term, we could really have like an extremely fast crushing facility. And then also the same is true for the, enrichment chamber and maybe for the purification chamber as well. So we can really go all in on that, Nick, if we wanted to.
It's looking good, Isaac. It's looking good. So the crushing factory is like a higher tier, essentially.
Yeah, kind of like a higher tier, yeah. It's one of the reasons why I like going for Mekanism over like thermal expansion for processing. It's just because you can expand it to make it so much faster, right? Like thermal expansion, you can upgrade them to make them quicker, but you can't have it do more than 1 at a time. You would need multiple pulverizers to get that work done, which, works, but just isn't as cool, And if there's one word that people use to describe me, Nick, all the time, it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, when I touch your skin, Isaac, it is, 6
It's ice
degrees,
cold.
yeah.
Like almost like there's no blood circulation at all.
That's
like,
actually why.
It's pretty bad.
Poor
like my doctor said I should really get it checked out.
Yeah, you should probably get that sorted, man.
Yeah, they say so, but
right. I see. Okay. All right. So, we've run out of iron, so I'm gonna have to actually just process some iron on the side.
How much steel do you need, bud?
Good question. Let me have a look. I need 4, 8, 12 12 steel?
12.
12
okay.
steel, I believe.
I'm almost there, honestly. We're almost at 12 steel.
Let's have a look at these crushing. But yeah, 12 steel, Isaac, I think.
All right. Well, there's 10 in there, Nick, and I'm still... Okay, here you go. Here's the 12. There were 12 in the ultimate furnace. Ready to go.
Oh, lovely. Ultimate furnace. Lovely.
Also, Nick, I don't know if we talked about it, but we've used skybloks in the roof of this room as well. Some inverted skyblocks, so we get a nice little look into the outside world, Nick. You know, I got an email from HR, and they were like, "Hey, Isaac, you know, head office, people are getting a little unhappy down in the caves. People don't like being in darkness all day long, so we've sent you some inverted skyblocks. If you want to just, you know, give people some artificial windows, you know, make it feel like it's like not all hope is lost. That'd be real nice. So that's exactly what we did, Nick. You know,
so you gave them some screens essentially, Isaac.
Yeah. Do you think that would work, Nick? Because like there is some psychology right behind seeing the outside world.
Yes.
Right, being able to like see daylight and it correlates with happiness. Do you reckon that you would still get the benefits if you looked through a fake window?
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
You think you'd still be able to like trick your brain into thinking that was right?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon it's bare easy, Isaac. TBH.
You reckon your brain's just an idiot and doesn't really know what it's doing?
Yeah, like for all I know, Isaac, I'm looking out my window right now. It could be fake. I don't know.
It could be fake.
That is true,
Nick.
I need one more basic control circuit, and then we're Goldilocks. I think
there's 5 more. Yeah, I'd be intrigued though to know, Nick. You know, if that there needs to be studies done. Put people in rooms, give them fake sunlight, and let's see if they crack.
Let's see if it goes Gucci.
What I want to do, Nick, is I want to go into a normal workplace and replace all of the windows, get a skyscraper and replace all of the windows with fake windows, right?
And see if they notice.
And then at the end of the day, give everybody a survey that's just like, you know, how would you rate the windows in your building? How would you rate the windows?
Did you feel a bit more tired today?
Yeah.
You know, etc.
Did the windows make you happy today? How excited were you looking out of the window this morning? You know?
If it's in an awful building, right, with a crap view, you can put, you know, like New York skyline in your windows, and you can make you even more happy than just having regular windows.
I'm imagining these like CGI birds flying past.
Yeah,
just
CGI plane flying past. You know, CGI parachuters, you know, waving at you from the parachutes. Like weather balloons, helicopters, you know.
It's just way too much stuff like this.
Circus out there, Isaac. And actually, you just live in left field in a box. And it looks lit.
Oh, God.
Oh,
there's just an excessive amount of stuff going on outside. Just way too much.
Like in those movies of the future, you know, when you see like flying cars and stuff, like loads of flying cars and planes and all. It's like that, like a spaceport. This is a great idea. Holy crap. I'm well happy with myself. Oh, man. Let's make it happen. Samsung, if you want to print me like a 600-inch OLED screen and send it to me for free, please do.
Yeah, we'll go stick it on a building somewhere. What's up, Nick? What's up?
I've got all the stuff, man. Where are we working this?
I guess we'll do it in name pending, right?
Yeah. Do you have a RF receiver on you?
I don't, but if you want to go put those down, I'll go and... Actually, we can just steal this one. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So... I don't know quite how we're going to do this, Nick. First of all, I need to go get some food. So,
I've got some bacon. Don't you worry.
Oofed.
There you go, man.
Oofed. I mean, this bacon looks a little off. Nick.
I've also got the remains of Jeff, but I'm saving him for myself.
No. We need to frame that, Nick. That needs to be framed somewhere, right?
Rip Jeff.
We need to. And it's not even Jeff, it's Jeb. You got him confused with The Rock.
I'm thinking of the chickens from last series. Oh,
I don't know. I'm thinking here, Nick, that for now, I mean, you could just slap them down in the middle, right?
Yeah,
and just,
like, you know. Do they go right next to each other, or do you want?
They can go right next to each other. Yeah, well, they do have the ability to just export around each other like that. So if we just do,
look at this, beautiful.
This. No nearby tiles. Oh, does it not work? Does it not work?
Does it not work?
I think it might not work, Nick. I think it might not transmit to Mekanism machines.
Oh, wow. So will it need one of these?
That does work, yeah. What we could probably do, Nick, is I think it might be possible to put these wireless RF transmitters onto a leadstone energy cell and then have that leadstone energy cell then provide power. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So if you want to make a leadstone energy cell real quick, Nick,
Yeah,
in that case,
I'll go whip one up. Hold on.
Nice, yeah. The only problem with this furnace, Nick, is that it's probably going to follow like vanilla mechanics, and so you have to like input from the top on that.
Oh, I see.
You can't just put that directly next to it, unfortunately. Yeah, that one's going to be a bit awkward, Nick, but should be fine for the most part.
We'll get through it. It's worth it for the speed.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. The speed. I mean, is it though?
I don't know. You tell me, man.
Because like we've also got to put fuel in there, right? We got to automate the exporting of fuel into that thing because it doesn't run on power.
I mean,
do you know what I mean? We got to export coal to it. It doesn't use a lot of fuel, but it does use fuel.
What about the crafting tables, Isaac? Will it use premium?
Yeah, I guess we could just put like a little automated like little thing on there that could kind of work. I mean, yeah, sure, why not, Nick? Sure. For now, you know, maybe we change it in the future, but for now, I'll let this one slide. All right, just this once. Okay,
just this once. Right, here we go. Let's smelt up a load of glass. God, these ultimate furnaces. Oh yeah.
God, these ultimate furnaces. Oh yeah.
It's just like, you know.
It's just nice, man. It's just good wholehearted fun.
Oh, have you made the energy cell? Because all the stuff has disappeared.
I have not made an energy cell, no. What stuff has disappeared?
No, doesn't matter. It's the iron. And my lead gear. Okay, no worries.
Okay. I've got faith in you, Nick. So would you purchase one of these, like, if they sold replacement windows, like it's just something that goes like behind your existing window or in front of your existing window, would you purchase one?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
With all the excitement that ensues, you would want all that in your space. Also, Nick, do you want to go put here's an item frame. Do you want to put Jeb's body in that item frame,
nice
please?
Yeah, here we go.
Do you reckon it should be one lower down?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
God, the sound.
This is where I accidentally eat Jeb. Here we go. There we go. Oh,
beautiful.
Rest in peace, Jeb.
Rest in peace, Jeb. You glorious thing. I've got the energy cell. Here it is.
Nice. All right, let's go give that a try then, shall we?
Have you got flux ducts?
See if that works. I do not have a single flux duct, Nick. So, I mean, let's go straight back down. And honestly, in all fairness, I just like riding the elevator.
Yeah,
for the most part.
I think we have some, you know.
It's just nice. We got two. I think I should probably make a few more. All right. Potentially. You know, don't about
I'll put some lead in the system for you. There you go.
Yeah, I need one more piece of lead, Nick. Thank you. All right. Let's go back up, shall we? We need, I don't know if there was any item or block in this pack that adds, like, the ability to play custom sounds, but I really want a going up, like, sound whenever we hit
now going down. Please mind the door. You know?
Keep your hands and feet inside the elevator at all times. I want you and I, Nick, to record some fake elevator lady footage and then just to have that play randomly as we go up and down throughout the series. Okay, does this work?
Is it outputting in the right side?
I think. Oh, okay. So it is. Yeah, no, it's going in, but it's not going out. So we need to output correctly. You are correct, Nick. So we need to change. I think this.
I'm going to put a Spectre coil on here as well.
Yeah, look at that, Nick. It's instantly filled. All these three, they're all ready to go.
Beautiful.
So let's have a look here. I've got some osmium ore chunks. If I put an osmium ore chunk in here, okay. So the next thing we need, Nick, is one thing that I didn't mention, but the purification chamber does require a constant supply of oxygen in order to actually process the osmium ore chunk into the osmium pieces.
Okay.
Right? And so for that, Nick, we need an electrolytic separator.
Right. Electrolytic separator.
That's the one.
Right. So we need electrolytic core.
It's not too bad, actually.
It's just a load of garbage, isn't it?
It's just
God's pulverized goods and, you know.
Wow, Nick.
Unnecessary,
wow. It is indeed just a lot
my
of
opinion,
garbage.
Isaac. Unnecessary.
Yeah. I mean, well, there you go.
Just like Mars bars, Isaac.
Do you not like Mars bars?
No, not really. They're all right.
I mean, yeah, I'm with you on that, Nick,
Yeah,
honestly.
man.
Like, I don't dislike Mars bars. You know, I wouldn't advocate for them to be taken off store shelves.
But they're not, really that necessary, TBH.
They're not great. Yeah, and I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, give me a Mars bar.
Oh yeah,
ever.
Give me a Mars bar. Yeah, that's what I needed all my life. No one says that. Jeez.
Nick, what is your favorite, like, space-related chocolate bar?
Milky Way, I think I'd have to say.
You like Milky Ways? You a big fan?
I'm not a big fan, but they're my favourites. Oh no, Milky Bar. But is the Milky Bar? Can you really say? Because just 'cause it's got the word Milky in
I don't
it.
think that counts. No, I don't think the Milky Bar counts.
Okay,
Milky Way counts.
Okay, I'll have
it's a
to do Milky
space-related
Way.
thing.
I've got all the dusts, by the way, required for this.
Nice. Can you think of any others apart from Milky Way and Mars bar?
No, I mean there's Galaxy.
Okay. Oh,
It's
Galaxy.
definitely
That's
Galaxy.
A good point.
I've got the separator, Isaac. Here it is.
Nice. Okay, just hold on to that for a second. So I've got... Okay, and actually we should be good. Let's
I
head
used to really like Galaxy when I was younger, but now I find it a bit sickly, but it's still nice.
Sure, yeah. All right, so Nick, if you come and put this down next to the purification chamber, it has two sides. One of the sides outputs oxygen, one of the sides outputs hydrogen. I hope you've got this down the right way. I think you have.
Just put it down the same way as everything else, so I assume left to right.
But like, essentially, we might have to have it turned around if if it's on the wrong side, but I think it should be fine. So if we do something like this, and I've got a sink, Nick. I've got them pre-made.
Oh, yeah.
This for the water. And essentially, Nick, all it's going to do, in case you didn't know, Nick, water is made up of oxygen and hydrogen.
I see. So that's what
H2O stands for.
Oh my god, that's the most awful sound. It's like it's like a surround sound effect as well.
It's like, it's horrible. But it worked. You see, it turned that osmium chunk into 3 osmium clumps. And so now, if we make sure that this is set up correctly, I want to have this side set to input. So hopefully, and I think we also have to set this to auto-eject on. You see, it's auto-ejecting to the crusher. The crusher is making its own sound, adding to the...
Jesus Christ.
We turn auto-eject on, make sure that side's in. And then the enrichment chamber is going to add its own sound effect to this orchestra of beauty that we have going on here, Nick. And then finally, we need to have it go into the ultimate furnace, although I have a feeling that that's not going to work because the ultimate furnace, the input is probably on the top, not on the left, like it is right now. You know what I mean? So... But it's working, Nick, It's a little slow. We can put speed upgrades into all of these and also energy upgrades to make them faster and require less energy. But yeah, look at that, Nick.
What time, Isaac? That's beautiful.
Look, if you look in this final enrichment chamber, Nick, you'll see that one chunk has turned into 3 dust. And if we put that 3 dust into here, and also some fuel, which I don't have on me.
I've got fuel, don't you worry.
Thankfully, Nick has...
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Just get my fuel.
Any second now.
There it is. There it is.
Look at that. Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Now, Nick, you'll be happy to know a few things, I think, actually. One is that if you turn your master volume to 0 and then back up again, all mechanism sound is muted for the time being.
Oh, where is it? Master volume 0, master volume 50. Oh, that is amazing.
It completely turns it off. It will come back on, I think, if you leave if it unloads and reloads in a chunk or something. Yeah. Also, you can make sound mufflers.
Oh yeah, of course.
From Mekanism. Not the sound mufflers from Extra Utilities 2 that we normally make. I don't think those work on this. But there are muffling upgrades, much like the speed upgrades, you can make and then put in to each machine to reduce the sound that it makes. And so much like the speed upgrades and the energy upgrades, you can put I think up to 8 muffling upgrades into each one to make it a bit quieter, Nick. But yeah, this is the ore tripling setup from Mekanism. Between episodes, Nick, I reckon we should go make some energy upgrades, some speed upgrades, maybe move this to a better location. We could make a smelter from Mekanism as well, if we wanted to get rid of this furnace, or we can just kind of rekajigger this to make it so that the furnace is usable. We'll figure it out, Nick, between episodes. But for now, I think that's a good place for us to wrap up for today. As always, guys, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to like, it really does help out a lot. Leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new here to get notified as soon as new videos go out, and ding that bell to be the very first to be notified. As always, again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!